Oh, good afternoon. It's Markus from SceneTV, and we are down at the German Club again in Flinders Street in the city for more of the Adelaide Fringe. Sitting alongside of me right now is Kane and Abel from their hot show, Breaking the Magicians Code. We're going to find out all about it right now. Kane, Abel, welcome to SceneTV.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, honey, it was my pleasure. My pleasure. Tell me about the show, Breaking the Magicians Code. What's it all about?
So we took on the family magic business 15 years ago from our granddad, and with it a strict code of conduct. Obviously never reveal how a trick is done, never perform when people are eating, always rehearse your tricks beforehand.
Never perform when people are eating?
Yes, because you can never be as entertaining as a steak.
Or a schnitzel.
Or a schnitzel.
At the German Club.
At the German Club here, or a bratwurst at the German Club here. All with potato salad.
I know.
At the German
Everything
Club
comes with potato salad.
Yeah. So we were good boys, and we adhered to that code of conduct for a decade and a half. Didn't get as famous as we all wanted, so now screw the old man. We're doing a show in which we break every single code just to pee him off.
How do you think he'd feel about that?
Well, he's seen the show, and I think he quite enjoyed it. Yeah. He actually introduces us, so we've got a little, what originally was a video clip of him introducing us before the show, which we now use as an audio, because we think it gives people a sort of, they can imagine him however they want, you know, rather than sitting in his kitchen, which is where he was. Yeah. And then he does pop up a little bit later on in the show at a moment, yeah. So he's kind of part of the show.
Does he get paid?
No, certainly not. No, certainly not.
No, he's doing it for the love of it, for the family. Because you are real life brothers, you are real life twins.
We are half an egg each, that's all we are, but yet here we are, doing an Adelaide
This is as far apart from each other as we've managed to get since
really?
leaving the womb, yeah.
I feel like I've come between you boys. It's my fault.
Thank goodness. We've been waiting for someone like
We've been
you
waiting
for 30 years.
I feel like I'm having a Kane and Abel sandwich right now.
A lucky man.
A lucky me.
Lucky you have experienced the Kane and Abel sandwich.
That's a whole nother website. That can't go on SceneTV. Good Lord. What would our fans say? So tell me about the magic. Oh, good Lord. Tell me about the magic you do.
You didn't have to just throw it away halfway through the interview.
They make great coasters.
I get so stroppy, don't I? I get all very stampy.
You could use it as a roach.
I
it
could.
Lives on beyond just being a flyer.
So many uses, so many uses. Tell me about your magic. What kind of tricks do you do? Where do you kind of like push your magic boundaries?
We like to do a little bit of everything. So there's something that's a little bit weird. There's something that's a little bit disgusting, a little bit dangerous. But everything is baffling. And although a lot of the setup to our tricks are a bit silly and bizarre, there's always a big moment at the end. And it's quite nice to kind of lead people down one little corridor when they think these two are just simple village idiots from Britain. And then, bam, there's some sort of amazing illusion that happens.
Well, I'm sure they still think that afterwards. I mean, that opinion doesn't change.
No, certainly.
But they're talented as well.
Yeah, talented idiots. Handsome idiots.
I'll go with that. Go with that. Blue-eyed, you know, whatever. So, Adelaide Fringe, you're having a great time. Are you enjoying it?
We're having a lovely time. The weather's great. We're enjoying the weather.
I've got a horrible bit of sunburn here.
Oh, really? Why just there?
Because I managed to kind of just about sort of burn my arms, and I think that's going to go brown and sexy cool soon.
Give it a week.
But my legs were really white, so I tried to burn them yesterday, tan them, and just this bit.
Okay, just that bit?
Just that bit.
Just a stripe, really?
Yeah, and not giving away too many spoilers, but you do see my legs in the show. And last night someone just shouted, "Look at his sunburn!" So there was just sort of 30 seconds of chaos whilst everyone looked at my ridiculous thigh.
Whatever gets him in the door.
Absolutely.
Whatever gets him in the door.
Absolutely.
There's plenty of reasons you should come and see the show, clearly.
Yeah.
What have you been doing before Breaking the Magicians Code? What was your previous show? And did it come to Australia at all?
No, this is the first time we've ever been in Australia.
Okay.
So we wrote this show about 3 years ago for Edinburgh. So it was our second show we took to Edinburgh. Before that, we had a show called Tricknick, which was a magical picnic.
Okay.
And we gave away a lot of food. And during that show, we kind of started coming up with this idea of writing this show. And we've kind of sort of toured this all over Britain, lots of festivals, fringes, things like that. And now it's the first time we brought it to an international audience.
So what made you come to the Adelaide Fringe?
There's not a lot to do in England in the winter. It's cold, it's snowing today. January and February are boring. And someone was like, you can come to Adelaide and you can do a show every night for lovely Australians. And we decided we'll do that. And it's been great so far.
So far. That could change.
It could change. We've only got 5 more shows left, but it could all go downhill. But
it won't. It'll be fabulous.
Fingers crossed. As Kane says, we've kind of been travelling the UK, you know, with festivals like Glastonbury and rock and music festivals and then arts festivals as well. And we've met lots of performers. And all the Aussie guys said, look, you've got to come out to Adelaide. It's the best festival.
Pretty big.
It's like Edinburgh, but with better weather. We noticed a lot of Australians appearing in our audiences in the UK. They seem to like it. So we're like, let's come here and do it.
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
We're not going to keep you away now. You're going to be back every year. I can see it.
Well, I think so. I think it's been enough of a success this year that we're already thinking about coming back next year.
Totally. And maybe you can do the whole Egg 10 next year. That'd be a novelty, wouldn't it?
Fingers crossed.
The whole thing.
We'll just get down to the knee.
We'll just do the knee.
Maybe. Yeah. And then the next year there. By 2020, we'll be sat here and I'll have the most glorious bronze
right down
leg
to the ankle.
just here for you.
I know. Work in progress.
Work in progress.
Don't rush it.
Like a lot of Fringe, it's all work in progress.
Exactly. So guys, breaking the Magicians Code runs until March the 4th. That's pretty much it from us. You can make sure you get the tickets on the Fringe website. In the meantime, to take us out, let's do a little bit of a trick here.
Yes, so we haven't prepared anything, but we're going to show you a trick. Because as I mentioned in the show, every night we're doing a new trick that we've never performed for anyone before. So we're doing 17 brand new tricks that have never seen an audience before. And this is the 18th. This is a bonus one that we've developed just for you and SceneTV.
Okay.
So it is a magic trick. It's also a little bit of sibling rivalry for you. Because Kane and I are going to do the same trick. We're hoping one of us will do it better than the other one.
Yeah, to see who's got the more natural, magical talent.
Whoever is more talented, I'll take out on a date. There you go. Done.
Yes.
Score.
As long as it's not Hungry Jack's, because that's all we found to eat late at night.
Really?
We need a late night
eating
place.
You need to get Uber Eats.
We've got Uber Eats,
and
but the Wi-Fi doesn't work in our Airbnb.
Yeah, damn.
Which is the most millennial thing anyone has ever said. We've got Uber Eats, but the Wi-Fi doesn't work in our Airbnb.
Yeah, that's a bitch.
Nightmare.
We'll sort something out. I'll cook for you. There you go.
That'll
Done.
Perfect.
But anyway, card trick.
A trick. Kane, you can go ahead first.
So we've both got a pack of cards here. Mine are all completely red. And all I want you to do, Markus, I'll just show you that they're all completely red. I'm going to shuffle them up. Whenever you get the urge, scream stop. Whenever you stop me, that will be your card. So I'm off. I've started. Away I go.
Okay, stop.
Stop. Have a look at that one.
Okay.
And I'll show it to the camera. And you can actually hold on to it just for a second.
I'll hold on to that.
Super. And exactly the same, Markus. I've got a pack of blue cards. They match my eyes. And I'm just going to shuffle these up like Kane has and just say stop for me at any point. Whenever you're ready, just go ahead and say stop. Perfect. And again, have a look at the one you stopped at.
Beautiful.
And we will take that out, and you can have a little hold of that as well.
That.
Show it to the camera if it needs to be shown to the camera. So there we go. We've got 2 cards selected. Now's the bit where we just need you to shove them back in the deck.
Okay.
So first of all, take the red one and just put it back anywhere you like.
Can I just have a look at it again?
Have a look,
there we
show
go.
it to the camera, because this is a little bit complicated that there's 2 cards.
There we go.
In it goes.
Wonderful. And again with the blue one, show that to the camera.
Once again, guys.
Chuck it in anywhere you want.
I better
in my
have another look.
Blue watery deck.
Okay,
right up
done.
there. Fantastic.
Abel, do you mind if I go first?
Please do.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to find your card.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to reverse it in this completely currently face down deck. But to up the ante a little bit more, I'm only going to use one hand. Here we go. This happens quite quick. You want to make sure you've got my one hand there on the camera. We go 1, 2, 3, like that, and we get one card only, the 7 of diamonds. Was that the right one?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Just about. You see, sometimes, Markus, we work against each other. But what we've actually done here is we've worked together. Because I haven't found the red card.
Your mum and dad will be so proud.
They're so pleased.
I've actually found the blue card from the blue deck.
You tricksters.
Now, if
How
this
did
has
you do
really worked, if that's the one you picked from this deck, the one you picked from Kane's deck should be really easy to find in here, because if we run through here and look for somewhere in the middle, there should be one red card only. Markus, go ahead and pull that out, turn it around. It couldn't be the other card.
How? But how?
Very well.
That is really.
Tricky little twins. Tricky little twins.
That is awesome. I can't even judge who's more talented. I'm gonna have to take you both out now.
Yes.
Dinner at my house. You've been watching Kane and Abel. Make sure you check out the show Breaking the Magician's Code. It is running only until this Sunday. I've been Markus, Kane, Abel, SceneTV. Bye.